Hello and welcome to another Let's Play by me, the GamerWolfSix of Divinity Dragon Commander. On the last Let's Play we started the game and did a battle, and now our generals are going to praise me because reasons.
My Lord Dragon, allow me to present your team of generals. Edmund you already know, but I now have the pleasure of introducing you to Her Highness Lady Catherine, Queen of Westbridge, and Scarlet, not noble of birth, but the more so of heart. We four have pledged we will stand by you in your conquest as a rightful heir to Revlon's throne. Bastard no longer, you shall be known as Commander, until the day comes that you shall be king. All hail the dragon.
Hail! Hail!
Yes, well, hail.
Indubitably. It's kind of funny that I just did one battle and these guys are like, oh, this guy's pretty good. But I guess on the other hand, I did turn into a dragon, so...
Yes, Commander. Seemed hardly proper to call you by that particular pet name on what was somewhat of an official occasion. But don't worry, I may still slip up once or twice, even though my respect for you is in fact growing. You've got a knack for bloody brutal battle, and faint heart never won fair victory.
How's it hanging, Commander? I'm Scarlet, and you're a dragon, they tell me. Always wanted to ride one of those, though I bet you're a little harder to handle than a horse. All part of the fun, though, I reckon, so give me a shout when I can take you for a spin. Treat me mean, I'll scratch your eyes out. Treat me well, and I'll purr like a kitten. Your choice, Commander.
I would say it is a pleasure to make your acquaintance, Commander. But as it stands, I must approach you with a bit of reserve. True, to know we have a dragon knight for a leader is a great relief. For such a grand creature inspires bravado in the many hearts that will have to be won so that we may overthrow the spreading dark. But then again, you are the offspring, the male offspring to boot, of a sorry line prone to decadence and corruption. The very
There was like one
line,
dude.
in fact, that is responsible for the downfall of the Empire in the first place. Forgive me then if I do wonder, will this commander pass muster? Earn his wings? Earn his crown? Because they call us females the fairer sex. But in truth, we are also more cunning, resilient, refined, and downright intelligent. Give an empire a queen, I say, and it will be ruled. Give it a king, and it will become an afterthought. For like any man, he is content when both his belly and his bed are filled with a prize piece of tender flesh. No more. Men are simple creatures, Commander, and should therefore be in charge of simple things only.
And
It's
you?
going to take some getting used to, you know, to call you Commander. Verily, I was rather opposed to the notion, but Maxos in his infinite wisdom insisted we up the level of common courtesy toward you. Commoner would have done. Commander, though, it shall be.
Jeez. Okay, I guess these people, not all of them, are putting lots of praise on me.
As much as it is in the eagle's nature to look down upon the world in hunt of lesser creatures, it is my genius that makes me soar high above all others. Lesser creatures indeed.
Which is kind of funny because I have wings and I can actually fly.
At the lone top do I reside, but I would have it no other way. Those who do not understand, all but everyone, calls me a loner, thinking the word to be a pejorative. But it is on the contrary glorious
Fancy
to
words.
live in sweet isolation when all around you non-lizards, that is to say inferiors, skitter and crawl like vermin.
I wonder if, like, the other Divinity games
I am
have
a solitary
characters
male,
as
for my
cookie
nature
cut as
makes me
this.
so. And when I do have contact with those I loathe, inevitably I talk down to them as it is impossible to communicate on a level of equality when there is none to be had.
Well, maybe not cookie cut, but like, you can definitely see the archetypes of all the characters. Anyways, to the bar. Oh, I see you guys are already here.
Combat and carnage! Huzzah! You showed him, Commander. We have but begun, Commander, but looking back, beginnings are always the most exciting. About whom, Commander? Bit stuck up, ain't she? That's what a royal title will do to you. She used to be a proper queen and everything, with an entire country at her beck and call. How the mighty have fallen, eh? Me? I don't care for any of that rot. You got nothing. You got nothing to lose. About whom, come on? Shifty son of a bitch, isn't he? Acting all high and mighty all the time, calling imps idiots, dwarfs dullards, that sort of thing. Makes you wonder if there's a single thing he's not intolerant of. About whom, come on? Excellent chap, that one. Likes his jokes dirty and his liquor plenty. 2 peas in a pod, me and him. Well, on and off, that is. Can fight like a demon unleashed as well. Best to have him on our side.
Your latest victory.
How's the war?
Got to load the cannons before you fire them, Commander. Just like we've some conquering to do before we can assess the situation. Sir, which one? He's a slimy kid who happens to excel at warfare. I once met a lizard who went to school with him when he was but fresh from the eggshell. Told me he'd always been like that. Smart as a whip, but a loner too. Hopelessly assured that he is better than everybody else, and has 10 brains for every one that we have. Worst part is, he may well have. But don't you ever tell him I said that. Which one, dear? Bit of an ice queen, if you ask me. Already called me names that'll make your mother blush, just because my eyes lingered a little along those curvy shapes of hers. But I'll defrost her yet. And in the meantime, we've got a cunning strategist on our side. A veteran of many a battle who has yet to learn the meaning of defeat.
You're talking about yourself when it comes to this last part?
Which one do
I
you
guess.
have him? Well, I figured that between me and the prissy brigade that Catherine and Edmund form, someone a bit more down to earth would be a welcome addition to the group. And let me tell you, if someone likes to go down, it's Scarlet. She's a man-eater in the bedroom and a man-eater on the battlefield. Fast, feral, and ferocious. Oh, I'll get more intimately acquainted with her, Commander. You mark my words.
Too bad I can't make her my waifu.
Under
For
my
multiple
rule,
reasons.
You'd be given the Cross of Bravery for that last action, Commander.
I just did one battle.
Well done.
Oh, there you go. Closer up of, I guess, a really large tomato and a small pumpkin.
You know very well how it's going. We're outnumbered, outgunned, and outmaneuvered. Just the way I like it. Gives us a chance to show how viciously the underdog can bite. If you wish. He's in a class of his own, there's no doubt about it. A brilliant mind, but in my opinion, a flawed one as well. He styles himself as superior to everyone else, and that would be just fine if he weren't a man. Or a bigot. I have many friends and enemies that are dwarves or elves or imps, and never have I seen evidence the one is inherently more smart or stupid than the other. In Edmund's mind, though, we are all on par with cattle, which is simply, if you wish. General Henry is the typical man who thinks of himself as an alpha male, whereas he is, of course, an alpha mongrel. He has the refinement of an inbred orc, and the manners to match, but he is a more than adequate officer once the trumpets herald war. Indeed, if he were a bit less brazen and a bit more calculated in his conduct, he might well come to rival Eerie Edmund, if you wish. She could stand to be a bit more ladylike in her ways, and many consider her resistance to authority counterproductive in a military setting. But she's wily as a wizard, and tough as mithril nails. Don't ask me why, but I have the feeling she's a troubled girl somehow. A girl, yes, hardly a woman as yet. None of my business, of course. She is here, and she's willing to fight for Rivellon. That's all that really matters.
Okay, now
What
time
a
for you.
splendid victory that was. I wouldn't actually, but if mindless optimism is your cup of tea, pray sip away. Anyone in specific? As true a lady as one of her species can get is Catherine. Tragic, really. She held sway over an entire kingdom only to be drafted into the service of one who wouldn't have more than a flock of sheep under its command. If there weren't a wizard attesting he's a very good boy indeed.
So wait, I think you're missing that she lost her kingdom, but not because wizard.
I hear she hates men, or at least our male-dominated world, with a vengeance. In her land, women ruled and men served. Must have been a quaint locale indeed. Anyone in He is a bull that holds a general's rank, Commander. All balls and no brains, I dare say. But one can't deny the efficacy of his methods. I'm told he wasn't always given to such impetuousness in his actions. But with the coming of that prosthetic arm of his, came a change of character too. I'd conclude there's more to him than meets his good eye. Were I
You're
not
right next to
quite
each
so
other, you know.
certain his psychological depths run as shallow as a guppy pond. Anyone in... She's no more than a tomboy playing a soldier. I don't know much about her, but I don't like what I've seen so far. We lizards have senses far superior to humans, and I rather resent having to continuously smell her in heat.
It's wondrous, my lord. Wondrous. Indeed she does, my lord. A soft voice sings inside my head, but only when I'm in the land of eyes shut and mind at rest. There, she guides me to glory.
Glory.
Shows me things not even wizards could dream of. Yes, 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 but don't remind me. My heart bleeds just thinking about it. Oh, but I must be like a chef, don't I? I must create delicate wonders, impeccable blends of perfection in the knowledge they must all turn into wretched clumps of waste destined for the sewer.
Ooh,
It's
apt.
a thankless thing I do, but I must remind myself the fun lies in creation, not completion. Can't be helped, my lord. Without delay.
Okay, so let's see. Trooper. That's the walkie guys. Yeah, we could get them to have better engines. Right? I love passive abilities. To the Royal Chamber, do you have any dialogue before I go fight
Generals
stuff?
speak highly of your strategic abilities, you know. Does he now? There's an explanation for that, but I'll reserve it for later.
Okay, time to go to the battlefield. Okay, strategery. Good thing I know everything they're doing. They have that up there, and that would take some time. Hopefully we can just put these guys on the ship and sail them south. Or west. Craps. Okay, let's send those guys there. And let's see, how well would we be able to do that battle? Okay, let's wait for the reinforcements and then also build guys. Oh. Butts. Oh, we can only create 4 per turn, but still. I guess we should diversify a little bit. Which leaves us with how much gold? Not 0. I could probably deal with that. Okay, I guess I have to cut it when I do that. Okay.
At your service. Off we go.
So we don't have any naval units.
Won't that use too much fuel?
All is ours for the taking. Big guy coming through. The Emperor will prevail.
How long does it take?
Stop wrecking my ship, Commander.
I can do what I want. I'm the commander.
Construction in progress. The Emperor shows us the way.
We need to get shippy things. Don't think they have air units.
Underway, Commander.
So we should be good, hopefully.
Stop wrecking my ship.
on. Get in.
Hope we don't hit too many fish.
Death will rain down on our enemies. Stop wrecking my ship.
Oh yeah, and I can also be a dragon commander. That would be useful too. God, I don't know what these guys can build. I don't think I've ever really done this before.
Shipyard completed. Your unit will soon be ready.
Hell, as long as we can make more transports than they have, we can... Wait, do transports attack transports?
Yes.
Is that a tree? Well, not anymore. It'll be built in a jiffy.
Or like jiffies?
Won't that use too much
The
fuel?
jiff or gif?
Construction in progress.
The Emperor will prevail.
Won't that use too much fuel?
I wonder if we could just drop them over there or something. Or on probably, hopefully, the side of the island that doesn't have anything.
What's your order?
So let's see if boats fight boats.
Hope we don't hit too many fish.
Not exactly sure how we would do this.
Recruitment citadel completed.
Of course, my lord.
I guess we absorb all the things and me become a dragon and pow 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 pow. Except they have all those anti-air units.
Yes. Save us, Commander, save us!
You're fine. There's like 2 of you and 1 of it.
To know your enemy, you have to kill your enemy.
So...
Won't that use too much fuel?
Wait. Oh.
It's been a pleasure.
Nobody has it.
We're in a mess here.
That's what she said? Oh, no. No. Boats go here. Me, dragon.
I've heard reports about the imminent arrival of enemy warlocks.
Ah. So, maybe lots of ships, because those things can attack air stuff.
Commander.
The best way to see rivers is through the crossbones of my double
I think I know that.
What's your order?
Or there.
Let me put something on and ready.
That's impossible, Commander. That's impossible.
Oh, I can't just do it wherever.
Another shiny ship for your fleet.
Let's get this
That's what she said.
started. Construction in progress.
Engines running at an eco-friendly pace.
Uh-oh. I can take care of that. Ooh, eco-friendly. Nice.
It's been a pleasure.
That's impossible, Commander.
Fuck you. Yeah, what's a wolf gonna do?
Yes.
Yas?
Exquisite. I'm not equipped for this.
Your unit will roll out momentarily, Commander.
I've got big guns and I cannot lie.
The Emperor shows us the way.
At least I've gotten away from that thing, saying other brothers can't deny what the goes in. Get sprung, bitch. That's ours? Cool.
My last breath.
At your service.
Get dunked on. Wait, I can't? That was weird. I did not know that. So, let's see. I don't think we can shoot anything up there. Oh, huh.
Let me put something on and ready. Save us, Commander, save us! Population depleted.
Unit is being manufactured, Commander.
At your service.
Oh, okay.
No one escapes the twins.
Won't that use too much fuel? Off we go.
Probably should have been dodging.
At your service. But I could kill someone. Exquisite.
That's what we all said.
Roll out momentarily, Commander.
Hope we don't hit too many fish.
Yay! Victory due to sucking all the population out. Eat it. Now I'm gonna get that elf place.
Ah, Commander. No doubt you've had an eventful and successful day so far.
Yeah.
But don't rest on your laurels just yet. For I'm here
Laurel?
to inform you the counselors have arrived.
Ah.
The ambassadors of the races whom you'll have to duel and deal with in the political arena. Such is both the prerogative and the burden of an emperor-to-be.
At least it's easier than having to do political stuff in real life.
You may think your first duty is that of conquest, to bring the war to as swift an end as possible. But I'm afraid there is much more to being a monarch than military matters alone. As a commander, as an emperor, you'll have to constantly endeavor to find that delicate balance between your roles as strategist and statesman, for the one necessarily influences the other. Now, you may consider it strange that some will worry about the price of bread, and others will gripe about taxes, when all around us, machines of war threaten the existence of the very realm. But if you give it a moment's further thought, this is only logical. We may find ourselves trapped amid a conflict of gargantuan proportions. But that does not mean the average man worries most about feeding his family, about the little things that make for a happy life. And when you have been given an empire, Commander, you have to be responsible for every matter, every obstacle, every creature, great and small. This may seem daunting, but I have never, and never will doubt for even an instant, that you of all people will rise to the occasion. Your counselors await you in the throne room, Commander. Godspeed.
Cool. Politics.
Ah! Shush, everyone, shush! Here comes the long-awaited commander. The dragon that would deliver us from vile usurpers. The one deserving heir to Rivellon's throne. Let me cut right to the chase, Commander, for I'm not a man who takes pride in his words, but in his pragmatism, rather. The entire realm is under siege, and the free peoples left need a strong leader. One who inspires. You see, there may be a war going on, Commander, but that doesn't mean you don't have a realm to rule. Oftentimes, political concerns will take precedence over military ones, no matter how trivial they may sometimes seem in these dark times. As much as possible, where your rule has been established, everyday life must continue like it would in times of peace, and everyday life concerns itself with everyday worries. The people will look to you for guidance in these matters. We, as their representatives, have witnessed your triumphs with mounting awe, and have agreed you are to be the one, the hero, who shall both restore the kingdom and recommence the workings of government. I therefore declare you Emperor. Long live the Emperor! Long live the Emperor!
Sorry that didn't zoom out. So, time to talk to all you
May the
guys.
Seven be praised now that we have found our champion and our emperor. May the fire of the dragon obliterate every heretic in its way. May the light of the gods illuminate your soul.
Hey, Mike Pence is here.
The highest. We are the chosen of the Seven, Commander. We are those that have known death, have walked its black shores, but then have been restored to life. You think you are alive now, Commander, but you are not. You are but in the phase of flesh. Yet if you are devout and sweat in service of the Seven, you too, after the Dark Mother has lulled you to sleep, may be plucked from the dales of shadow and given the perpetuity of the bone. Do well by the gods, Commander, and you'll do well by us, as well as all in the realm. We have many proposals to that effect, which I will bring before you in due time. So say I, Yorick, humble servant of the Seven.
So if you know me, you might guess that he's not going to be too happy under me. He's going to be like kind of meh, and these three will be happy-ish, give or take what I pick.
Honored to meet you, Commander. I am Oberon, envoy of the elves, ambassador of the beasts, spokesman of plants, here in the hope that our new emperor will treat majestic Rivellon with the reverence she deserves, even in these times of frightful war. Well, Commander, if elves were the only race to have become what they misnomer civilized, this globe and all upon it would exist in a paradise of such perfection, the gods need not create for us a heaven. Such, alas, is the fiction, not the reality. Others, less scrupulous in the handling of natural beauty, have risen to prominence. They hack and mine, blast, drain, and usurp. As much as we can, we condemn and attempt to stop their misguided endeavors. We are the Green Mothers, unwavering paladins, and it is our fondest desire you, Commander, will join our ranks, defend nature, and defend the little man, for they will in turn defend you. A happy people, one with the wilds, will fight for its country with redoubled zeal. To that effect, I hope we'll have your backing.
So yeah, archetypes are religious, environmental/liberal, capitalist, intellectual, and people that like things that go boom. Engineers?
Isn't this a world gone topsy-turvy? I've declared you Emperor, and you don't even know my name. Sir Falstaff Silvervein, Commander. Born and bred neath the Emerald Mountains. There. Now that we've been acquainted, I do declare it's time for a beer.
Tell me about the dwarves.
A prouder folk you'll ne'er meet, Commander, nor a more robust one. Best allies an aspiring king can have, for our love of gold and all things precious is legendary, and gold is what an emperor needs if it be conquest that takes his fancy. So listen when I give advice, for your economy will prosper by it. Liquid gold, of course, is another of our pride and joys.
Beer.
For ale a sparkle, we'd go to war. But our families, above all, Commander, are holy. Those manifold kernels that band together, and like the rings that form a chain mail, shape a society that is stout and steadfast. Yes, dwarven families grow as plenty as the grain on 1,000 wheat fields. And just like grain, it is from them that we derive the bread that nourishes civilization, and the beer that quenches its thirst.
I was gonna say something, but oh right. When he said liquid gold, I was like, oh right, beer.
By the powers vested in me by the great lizard lords, I, Prosper, endorse your newfound emperorship. Sorely we are in need of a dragon, Commander. We are not a people that make great demands, Commander. We simply hold many a thing dear without succumbing to the excess of it. The dwarves revere their gold to such an extent it becomes a fetish. Elves abide so strictly by nature they become her slaves. We like gold, for it is an economical mast. We like nature, for she sustains us. Yet none of the two we idolize. Reason and liberty, those are our bywords. Territories we defend valiantly. Territories, alas, easily encroached upon, for emperors tend to curtail them. Our ideal is therefore not a monarchy, but a republic. Think on that, Commander, as you pursue the throne.
Okay, a little bit of a spoiler. I'm not sure if it's her or him. I think maybe her. Like, if you go, like, really friendly with one of these groups, then it does, like, a certain voting thing. Because, like, in this game, you're going to have to vote on stuff like taxes or whatever. And, like, one of them is, like, let's try to make a democracy. And in that democracy, he wins. But he would only rule after the war ends.
By Grumio's gadgets.
So, in this case, I
pleasure
prefer
indeed to
monarchy.
shake hands with you, Commander. Your technician is my nephew, don't you know? And I am Trinculo Shortfuse, son of Trunculo Even Shorter Fuse. Praised be the dragon. Ha! You want gizmos? You want imps. You want the unthinkable? You want imps. You want great, big, loud, bright fire explosions? Lords above, it's imps you want. We live for all that is new and shiny. The old, we blow it up. The new, we study it for a while before we blow it up. Why? Because there's always something even newer waiting around the corner. Science, Great Dragon, never sits still. Try, investigate, experiment. And with a bit of luck, boom! Ha ha ha! A bigger bang than ever.
Okay, so maybe newer generations as well?
On a more serious note though, Commander, science is indeed our passion. And we hope that under your rule, we will be free to explore its limits. Damn the gods, for there are none, and damn petty morality, for it is a brake on progress. Back us, and we'll craft you miracles.
Okay. Let's go to the bar. And do a whole... see what's everybody's...
Remember, Commander, when a dwarf bleats black, and an elf whines white, don't be afraid to tell them they can go sod themselves with a fire iron and choose whatever colour bloody well pleases you. Treat councillors like you would obstinate children, or you'll get nothing done around here.
So they have arrived, the politicians. I thought I caught a whiff of hypocrisy. Better watch your back, Commander.
I hope you are well prepared for long and bitter discussions, Commander, now that these councillors have arrived. I know from experience the lengths they'll go to upstage one another and bring home the gold for their faction only.
Here was me thinking the Pea-Brain Parade had arrived for your after-dinner entertainment, but no. Turns out it's the Council. I sincerely hope those filthy creatures stay well away from me, and that the one noble among them, esteemed Prosperer, suffers as little interaction with them as possible.
Okay, let's see what's in the engineering bay.
Fire and steel, cogs and wheels. Let's...
Okay. Royal Chamber.
Praise be that by
Research.
privilege, Commander.
There's only this stuff that has the passive things. I mean, maybe it tells me target self advantage. Or that's something I would want. But I need to progress further in the story to get that stuff. But that's actually kind of useful. We'll get that. For now. Nice. Oh, there's a little reverse thing just in case they do something stupid. Nice. Let's look at the map, but we're gonna call it before we really do anything. So probably this guy will go here. What happens if we send all you guys over there? It will be a total victory, really. Can we, like, do that then? Okay. So we'll reverse all that stuff, because reasons. So, that's going to be the end of this Let's Play. I'd like to thank you all for watching. Please comment, because I like comments. Tell me what you like, dislike, tips, tricks, otherwise. If you like my YouTube and like to see it grow, then please like, subscribe, and check out other videos to see it grow. And please remember to spay and or neuter your animals to help control the pet population. And until next time on Let's Play by me, the GamerWolfSix of Divinity Dragon Commander. So thanks and see ya.